Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Austin with Intermountain Technologies, and today we're going to talk about how to set up a Packbot. All right, step number one, we need to put the batteries inside the Packbot. To do so, first you're going to need to remove this flipper right here. And to do that, there's a center pin right here. If you push it in and pull out, you'll be able to take the flipper off, set it to the side. Now you're going to need a Phillips screwdriver. You'll notice there's a hole right here in the center and a hole right here in the center. There are screws inserted into those slots. So you just need to loosen those. And once you have those completely loosened, you should be able to just pull it right out. Just like that. You can set that to the side. Now, there's two slots here on each side that you will have a battery insert. This is what the battery looks like. And you'll notice we have this circle right here with the square. On here, there's a circle that sticks out right here at the bottom and right here at the top on the other side. So what you want to do is make sure you have it lined up properly, put it inside so it fits properly, and then you're going to want to line it up and push inward. And you'll hear that click. That's how you know that the battery has been put in. There is a total of 4 batteries that you will have to install on the Packbot. There's 2 on this side and 2 on the opposite side. And once you have both in like that, you can go ahead and put the plate back on. You'll notice there's a flat side on the top. The bottom will have this cut end. So it should just slide right over it, like so. The screws will remain in there, so all you have to do is put that back on and then twist it tight. All right, once you've done that, it's time to put the flipper back on. And it's the same way as it goes on as it did coming off. That center button right there, you're going to push that inwards and you push it. And you should hear a pop. If you're not in all the way, it'll pull off. If you are in all the way, it should remain on. And that's step 1. All right, step 2 is going to be putting the radio together. You'll notice that on the bottom of it, it has these 2 little wings on the side, and they connect to this battery right here. And you can see there's a slot for those to go into. So what you actually do is you will center it on there and you'll twist and it'll lock into place like that. And you should have 3 antennas that came with the Packbot. You're going to attach those to the radio and make sure that the antennas you have are for the same frequency as what the antennas for the radio are. Otherwise, you're not going to get a connection. All right, we've got the antennas on. Now you have this cable that's going to attach to the radio from this end right here. It looks something like that. And you'll notice on the side here, you have one that says PTT EUD and one that says data. The data one is the one we want. You'll notice that there's holes on the side here, and one of those holes is bigger than the other 2. So you want to make sure that you have that lined up properly. Otherwise, it's not going to sit in there right. And once you get it in, there's this little knob you can twist right here to tighten it down. And once it's tightened, it should stay in place. Once you've done that, you can take the other end and connect it to your tablet that should have also came with your Packbot. And you'll notice on the connector, there's a notch here at the top. We just need to make sure that the notch that's on here right there lines up with that. And when you do that, you should be able to put it together, push up, and twist to lock it into place. And that is step 2. All right, step 3 is going to be the connection. So now that we have everything plugged in and put together, it's time to turn things on and get them connected. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to turn the radio on. And with the radio, there's this dial right here. I'm just going to turn it to 1. And you can see a blue light came on. On the Packbot, there's a button on the back that you'll hold until you see 2 lights come on. Once you've done that, you can release. And while those are getting connected, we can go ahead and turn on the tablet. You can see it went from blue to yellow, which means it's trying to connect. It found something to connect to. Now it's just getting connected to it. All right, tablet has turned on. I'm going to go ahead and unlock the tablet. These should be the applications that immediately show up on the tablet. You're going to want to select the one that says UPoint right there. All right, now that it's on, it's searching for available robots. The light on the radio has turned green, which means it's found its connection. And now it's waiting for the Packbot to start itself up and connect to the tablet. And it could take a minute for it to establish the connection. It's a pretty normal thing for the Packbot itself, but you'll hear some clicking sounds once that connection is established because it is setting itself up because it knows it's about to be used. All right, so the Packbot has now established it's connecting. I can see here it's showing that there is 1 robot available. I'm going to head and click take control, and I will now have full control over the Packbot. I can move it around. I can use the tools on it. I can see the cameras. It is set up and it is good to go. And that's how you set up the Packbot 525. Thank you for joining me today. Stay tuned next week where we'll talk about the controller options.